as Kim Jongnam walked towards an AirAsia check-in kiosk shortly before 9 a.m. on February 13. Four, possibly five suspected North Korean spies were watching in the busy departure hall of Kuala Lumpur Airport. But none of them will be among up to 40 witnesses and experts testifying at the trial of two Asian women charged with an audacious Cold War-style political assassination that shocked the world and sparked a diplomatic crisis. Siti Aiza, 25, of Indonesia and Don't Thi Hong, 28, from Vietnam, face execution if convicted of smearing the deadly nerve agent VX on Mr. Kim's face after a 23-day trial in Malaysia's High Court, which began on Monday. Both Ms. Siti and Ms. Don pleaded not guilty on Monday after the murder charge was read out through interpreters in both the Indonesian and Vietnamese languages. CCTV footage seen before the trial began showed one of the suspected spies monitored the attack from a coffee shop. Another pulling a black roller bag lurked as Mr. Kim stumbled towards a medical clinic. The suspect watched through a glass window as the elder estranged brother of North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un slumped unconsciousness on a chair. The court has charged four people who have not been named with murder alongside Ms. Siti and Ms. Don. Kim Jongnam was assassinated at Kuala Lumpur Airport. Photo app. They are believed to be four of the suspected spies who flew out of Kuala Lumpur immediately after the attack, taking a circuitous route to Pyongyang. They were home by the time South Korean media broke news of the assassination, one of many North Korean spies have carried out in foreign countries over decades. Indonesian suspect Siti Aiza left, and Vietnamese suspect Don't Thi Hong in March. Photo app. We believe the main suspects are the four North Koreans that have left the country, Goi Soon Seng, a lawyer for Ms. Siti, told a pre-trial hearing in July. If we were able to arrest them, everything would be as clear as daylight, he said. Kim Jongnam, in grey, gestures towards his face while talking to airport security shortly before his death. Photo. Fuji TV AP. Ms. Siti and Ms. Don have told their lawyers they believed they were participating in a reality television prank show and had no knowledge they were carrying out a deadly attack. Diplomats say that for several days after her arrest, Ms. Siti believed she was being held in jail as part of the prank and complained she hadn't been paid. Ri Jong-chol, a North Korean, was held briefly in Malaysian police custody after the killing of Kim Jongnam. Photo. Thestar.com. They said at WASNT until she was shown a newspaper article that she broke down and wept. Defense lawyer Hisum Teh Potek said his client Ms. Don has a good defense and we have the evidence to support it. There is a growing rift between Malaysia and North Korea over the death of Kim Jongnam. Photo app. We are fairly confident that at the end of the trial they will probably be acquitted, he said. Prosecutors will present evidence at the trial that both Ms. Siti and Ms. Don't went to an airport toilet and washed their hands after the attack, and are expected to argue this proves foreknowledge of the killing. This photo, released on March 16, 2017, shows Interpol's red notice for North Korea's Song Hak-hong. Photo app. But the defense is expected to argue the women were only doing what the North Koreans told them to do and were unaware what was on their hands. Under Malaysian law, prosecutors have to prove there was an intention to kill for there to be a conviction. Mr. Kim, the 45-year-old eldest son of the late North Korean leader Kim Jong-il, had lived in exile for a decade after a falling out with his younger sibling Kim Jong-un, whose nuclear program is causing global alarm. Kim Jongnam, who told Japanese media he was opposed to dynastic succession in North Korea, had been living in Macau with his wife and 21-year-old son Kim Hansel, and frequently visited casinos across Asia. Kim Jongnam survived an assassination attempt in 2012. The Wall Street Journal on Monday quoted North Korean dissidents saying there were attempts by several parties to interfere when they helped fly family members to a secure location from Macau in February, fearing they were also being targeted. Mr. Kim Hansel had also criticized the regime in Pyongyang. The four suspected spies charged in Malaysia's court with the murder are unlikely to be brought to Malaysia to face justice because Kuala Lumpur doesn't have an extradition treaty with Pyongyang. Neither are three other North Korean men, one of them a diplomat, who were allowed to leave Kuala Lumpur in a deal with Pyongyang to secure the release of Malaysians who had been barred from leaving North Korea, at the height of a fierce row between the countries. Police wanted to also question the men over the killing.